What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. Marvel Snap's latest OTA was an absolute doozy, changing so many different cards in the meta. And I knew that I've been kind of anticipating a buff to Daredevil, and that's the reason why I haven't brought you guys this deck in a while. Super Giant Control. This is probably the biggest brain, hardest to play deck. I know a lot of people say Move is very hard to play. A lot of people will say Bounce is one of the hardest decks to play, and I think those are right. And I don't mean this like we've suddenly put together the hardest to play deck ever. This is a deck that has been kind of known for being just so difficult to play because there's so many different things that you can do. And it's one of the hardest to play against. And with all of the buffs that so many of the cards got, Daredevil just got buffed in the newest OTA. Shadow King got buffed in the newest OTA. Negasonic got buffed, I think, in the last or maybe two uh, OTAs ago. But this deck, I think, is actually in a really good position. If you like big brain decks, if you like kind of being able to control your opponent, this is going to be the deck for you. So, what it is a Super Giant control list. And Super Giant is kind of a combo card. She's 4/5. You might honestly not even know what she does because she sees so little play, but she is actually very strong. She's a 4/5 with the on reveal. All cards played next turn don't reveal until the game ends. And this can be really good disruption against things like Modoc, things like Sarah, your opponent's big turn 5 plays. If they're trying to get like a Black Panther down and then Arnim Zola it, well, that's not going to flip up at the end of turn 5. It's going to flip up at the end of the game, which can really mess up what they're doing. And the way that she kind of plays out as a combo card is you play her in conjunction with Daredevil. Daredevil lets you see turn 5, and it's like this really one-sided play because you get to see what their cards are even though they don't flip up. You'll get to see what they're playing. You can calculate exactly what they're doing. Then you get to play your turn 5. They will not see what it is. We get to play big cards like Darkhawk or Ronan the Accuser. They have no idea how much power we put that. If we put a lot of power there, they don't know if we put a tech card like Shadow King in there, which you can also figure out. If an opponent has priority and they were planning on playing like Black Panther, you can just put that Shadow King in there and really get them. It puts all of the kind of information to you, none for your opponent. However, you do still have to win the game. It's not just like an I win combo like some of these other combo decks. This is a I have all of the answers. Now can I ask the right questions? And that's what this deck is we have so many good kind of answers too. We have Cosmo. Cosmo is great, especially when you can see what they're doing on turn 5. You can kind of manipulate your priority, figure out what's going on. Put that Cosmo in if you can see that they're playing an Arnim Zola or they're setting something like that up. You can play Negasonic Teenage Warhead. If all they do is play a giant like an Iron Man on turn 5, you can say, oh, great, I'll put Negasonic down, and that way I can just blow their Iron Man up. Same thing with something like Echo or Shadow King. These are all just, we have every answer to kind of really build our deck to being able to just answer what they're doing. But again, you do need to win the game, and that's where our points combo comes in. We've got a Darkhawk package with Korg and Rock Slide. We are playing Rock Slide, even though he's kind of got changed to that 4/5 stat line. He did still feel really good in this deck. Just being a 4-drop that boosts your Darkhawk by 4 is really solid, especially when they don't know if you are a Darkhawk deck. Normally, you want to prioritize getting that Super Giant down over that Rock Slide, but Rock Slide is still really good in this deck. And then we have a Ronin, a little bit of a Ronin package with Master Mold as well. You can kind of hide that underneath your Super Giant, either the Master Mold or the Ronin. Could also be some really good disruption if you're playing against a lot of bounce. Filling their deck with Sentinels can be really annoying when they're trying to really manage their hand size. So, and then Nocturne is just really good for managing priority. You can move her around to try to make sure that you get that priority on turn 5 or turn 6 even. So overall, I loved this deck. I climbed up into the top 1500 from about 1800 with this deck. Really would recommend if you like big brain decks, this is the one for you. And leave a comment down below. How are you feeling about this OTA? What are you playing? Any decks that you'd like me to see? I'd love to hear it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Let's get into some gameplay. play this Master Mold out, which I guess I am. It's not great, but... Oh! It's even worse in this case. But we have Shadow King, so... we can shrink their... Ooh. They might have a hard time... that actually might be a really disruptive Master Mold then. Since cloning VATs, they might not be able to take super good advantage of. Morbius, kill it! Aww. The safest of safe rooms. Alright, so we play the Supergiant. Let's see, what is this? Hellcow. Gwenpool. Interesting. Okay, so we have priority. This is super key here. Because we can basically try to figure out what's going on. So we could play Ronin right. Or we could play Shadow King underneath the Supergiant and then Nocturne. This gives us up to 12. They go down 3. Maybe we play a Nocturne left? No, that fills us. I don't want to fill just yet. Yeah, let's do this. I want to hide the Shadow King. So this is probably MODOK is my guess. And now we can play Korg. Move the Nocturne. Darkhawk? Actually, let's just not even play for middle. Let's just play this. And then this assumes that this is a MODOK here. Could also be something like a Dracula, but I think this is our best bet to win. We could also try to get the power. So we have 8 plus 11 is 19 power. 19 power. That's 8. Yeah. Yep. So we do it like this. And then we did have... Oh, interesting. They play the Scorn. Okay. We lose the Echo. Blade. Okay, we're still winning left. What is this last card here? Oh, we had the priority, though. So... Misery. That puts 1 card in their hand for this collector. And then... Yeah, we get him! Nice! Hiding that Shadow King! Alright, we'll play the Echo left. We have priority. Which might be really annoying for them, since they might want to play into the Stark Tower. Oh, come on! Well... They're playing Destroy and they discard Wolverine, the only card in their deck they would want to. We have Shadow King, we have Cosmo in our hand. I'm gonna stay, but we're so close to being like, this is probably, if not our best, one of our best matchups. And our hand was so good. Oh, the Shadow King left would have been phenomenal. That's alright though. We'll play the Cosmo. Then we'll play Rock Slide. Maybe they'll just try to set up here and won't go for the Destroy yet. Nope, that's a Carnage. Oh! Nice. Ooh, do we snap them back here? Yes? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, no. There's already been one snap. Yeah. We know that they're playing Killmongers.
What a game!
They can't play it left, though, which is really nice. They did not destroy X-23. Let's play Darkhawk. Right, and then we'll play Shadow King middle, Rockslide right. Yes.
All systems go.
They played something out here. Shadow King middle. Rockslide. How many cards do they have in their deck? 3. You can bring it up. 2, 4. So they have 5 cards, which is 13. So this would beat. So this beats Deathrite. I don't know if it beats. Oh, it 100% should beat Null Right. I guess it depends on what they play. Venom doesn't do anything. Oh my gosh. Man, we 100% should have snapped them back. I got a little bit scared, but I had nothing to be afraid of. And then we have Master Mold on turn 2. Although you don't always want to play it out. They haven't done anything. I'm going to do it. We could fill their hand. We do fill their hand. So they lose a draw. That's really nice. And then I'm going to play the Daredevil just in case we draw... what's their name? Okay, we did not draw... Play this right, but it'll get moved left, which is fine. And then we get to see what they're doing for this Cosmo. Nico Bastos. Interesting. So this could be a Mercy thing? You enjoyed the couple stats that they gave about high voltage? Yeah, I did actually. I think I had about 4,000 energy. And how many total volts you got over. Okay, so we get to see what our opponent is doing here. Opponent is playing Mercy, which we knew that they were playing. So let's play... I think we just play Ronin right. And then we have... Will we get priority if we do this? Well, let's think. So this would be 10 plus 3 power. So they'll have 11 here. They'll lose 1. We'll have 7. We'll go up to 7, 9, 11, 13. We also do this to try to get priority. Then we don't have a great last turn is the problem. So we'll just play Ronin. Nice, so we get priority here, which means I'm going to Shadow King left. Or this is a very big Darkhawk that ties us left. We could do this. Wins us left. Yeah. And then we see, can you beat us right? Can you beat us left? Or, so we don't get to play the Cosmo, but... Okay, Rogue. Killmonger, what is this? That was 6. A rock. Nice. Sure, let's play out Echo. Just in case we can snag priority here. Damn it. Regrets. And then we play the Cosmo. No, now we play the Nocturne. We might need to hold on to this Cosmo. Damn it. We should have played the Cosmo. This Supergiant might be really good, though. Let's see, how does this go? They get to play that. Okay. Let's just play Ronin over here. We have priority, so looks like they're playing like Galactus. We can just Cosmo the left. Alright. So it looks like they're not playing. Looks like our opponent is not playing Galactus, and if they are, let's see, this would need to be 12 power. Let's just do this and then this to protect our card's middle. Yeah. Their Galactus would go off and then they would proceed to lose the game, so. Eco. Okay, we're winning there. Okay, we threw right. Our Ronin is huge left. And we Cosmo the Shang. That's the Supergiant. I don't know what our opponent was